Hey everybody, Steve G here for Chef Knives to Go with another quick look product review. And what we have this time is the Kurosaki Kokusen Origami Super Bunka 170mm knife. So this has a 3-layer construction with a soft stainless cladding on top of either side of a hard core cutting edge steel. The center steel is Origami Blue Paper Super reactive high carbon steel. So it is reactive, but the cladding is stainless. The steel typically has really nice edge retention. Here, the heat treat is about 63 to 64 Rockwell, so that is a nice high heat treat, and so this will have really nice edge retention. Takes just a little bit more work to sharpen it, but if you got some decent aggressive cutting stones or diamond film, no problem at all. It'll get very, very, very sharp. And again, it is reactive, but it's got great characteristics for kitchen knives. The weight and dimensions on these can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this one is 127 grams or 4.5 ounces, so nice and light. The edge length's about 170 millimeters or 6.7 inches, and the overall length is about 313 millimeters or 12.3 inches. Height, almost 47 on this at the back. It's a little hard to tell because this curved kind of way the spine kicks in off the It's kind of his characteristic on these knives, so it kind of curves down from the handle and then gets straightened out. But about 46, 47 in the back, so plenty tall. The spine thickness, pretty much just about 1.95 on this sample all the way down. And then this has that reverse sword tip on it, and so you got that corner there, and then it thins out really nice at the tip, as is this maker's typical standard, so high performance. That's really thin at the tip, folks. And then here is the choil shot for the grind at the edge. You can see it's also nice and thin, but you got a little bit of stiffness here, some meat to it. So it's a good combination. This pattern, this star kind of hammered pattern on the side will give you a nice food release as well, so benefit of that. The handle is octagonal rosewood with a black packawood ferrule. Nice fit and finish and smooth all the way around. I can't really even feel much of a joint here where the ferrule meets the handle wood. Really nice job. Good polish to it. And then they've taken care to seal up the tang nicely into the handle. Balance point on this with the handle, it's a little bit lighter blade, so the balance point's going to be about right there. Pinch grip wise, that's going to be behind my pinch grip, so that's going to make it just a touch handle heavy on the pinch grip, but it's still reasonably neutral and very, very flickable. Let's look at the beauty shot here. So this has laser engraved kanji on it on the right side of the blade. You've got a hammered kind of a star pattern on the blade, flat, and then you've got the grind, and then here's the edge steel or the core steel peeking out there at the cladding line. Let's look at the close-up of the kanji. There's your kanji right there. There's your hammered pattern on it with kind of a star imprint. And then here's the left side of the blade. If you look carefully, you'll see this part's straight, but then it kind of has a little hump that goes up into the handle. That's the style of this line. High performance for sure. Nice polish on the spine. A little bit of corner relief on the edges of the spine. Nice polish on the choil into the handle there. A little bit of relief on the corners there. This one was not fully sharp. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. The back on it's not real sharp at all. It's going to need a sharpening job, really. This would not be, personally, I wouldn't use this right out of the box. Yeah, wooden slice paper. Back half needs some work. If you look at this pattern, it's kind of got a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of a brownish, grayish color to it, so it's kind of unique. Really clean grinds on this, so real high quality blade. Just needs a little bit of sharpening before you use it to optimize it. Let's look at the cutting board profile. And you'll see it's fairly curvy. Now this style is going to have a fairly low tip, but you can see the belly's still aggressive on that tip, but not a really flat spot at all. So it just rolls into the heel, rolling into the heel. So not much of a flat spot. I can get about right in there before the tip starts digging in, so this will rock real nice over stuff. Again, not much flat for chopping. You can tip draw with it, no problem. Push pull cuts, glide cuts will be great. Rocking will be great. So this is a very high quality blade, cool steel, excellent edge retention, unique look, nice craftsmanship on it. This is the Kurosaki I'm having a lot of trouble today with that. Kurosaki Kokusen Aogami Super Bunka 170mm knife from Chef Knives to Go. Hey, I made it.